it's a teacher to contact their students or we as administration to contact you. For example, when our testing ran late last week, had we had it, we could have.
Dr. Hester has created a Remind 101 for the entire school. We will give you the code to join in today's show.
Thompson's football season is coming to a close, and in today's sports, I will recap the season.
Haven't found the perfect Halloween costume? In entertainment today, I'll show you the details on where to find them.
These headlines plus more are coming your way on today's THS TV.
Never be left out on news with a school-wide Remind 101. Good morning, I'm Constance McKnight.
And I'm Noah Peavy, and this is THS TV. And now today's top story. Have you ever forgotten about a school event or what bell schedule you're on? Well, the administration is looking to help you keep you on track.
There is now a school-wide Remind 101 account created for the sole purpose of allowing students to know exactly what is happening in the halls of THS.
Remind 101, or sometimes they call it just Remind now with the update, is a messaging system that allows us to contact, whether it's a teacher to contact their students or we as administration to contact you. For example, when our testing ran late last week, had we had it, we could have let you know to come into school a little bit later.
To gain access to the Remind 101 account, text 81010. Once again, that's 81010, and send the message at THS Princey. This will enter you into the message, meaning you will receive reminders about events in the school.
ACS faculty members who sponsor clubs or coach sports will see a little more green. This month, thanks to a recent supplement increase applied by the ACS board. The vote also includes better pay for bookkeepers, registrars, academic competition teams, fine arts sponsors, and directors. The supplements move to percentage-based scale, which Athletic Director Vincent Pitts believes is a positive improvement.
All of our supplemented positions at the high school received an increase in compensation. Our previous compensation packet included, just base flat rates for compensation. We moved our scale to a percentage-based scale, and this has a lot of advantages for all of our programs, all of our extracurricular programs, all of our athletic programs, and it's very important that we're able to be competitive in our supplements. Our Board of Education did a lot of hard work finding room in the budget. Dr. Vickers, his staff, spent countless hours making room to compensate our teachers and coaches well. The most important thing that's going to come from this is the fact that we'll hold on to our great people that we've been able to bring and put in place. We were able to hire great people with no promise of extra compensation or increased compensation, and now with the improved compensation in place, we should be able to hold on to those great people.
For more information on this story, visit alabasterreporter.com.
Mrs. Double's fourth period class will be celebrating with a cupcake party and district-wide pizza party after taking the top prize in the Red Ribbon Week door contest. The door is divided into two sections, a good path and a bad path, with the middle section reading, "Which will you choose?" Mrs. Double is very proud of the winning door.
I'm not necessarily proud of the door, but I'm proud of the kids who made the door. It was a huge collaboration. Mainly my fourth period, but kids from all different classes contributed. We spent really just yesterday and a little bit of Tuesday on it, and they did it all. It's all their work. It was my idea, but it was their work, so I'm really proud of the way that they worked together to get it all done.
Days will be announced next week, and they will earn a donut party for showing off their support of Red Ribbon Week.
Here's what's trending on Twitter. Hashtag scary stories in 5 words is trending on Twitter. People all he had ordered the Pentagon to suspend its efforts to recover decade-old reenlistment bonuses from soldiers who served in Iraq and in Afghanistan. About 2,000 soldiers were given cash bonuses that in some cases were $15,000 or more. Donald Trump's Hollywood Walk of Fame star has been vandalized once again. The Republican nominee star was vandalized with a swastika earlier in the year. Jamie Otis is the reported vandal. Otis claims he was going to remove it entirely and auction it off. Trump's star was given to him in 2007. A newly announced double-digit premium raise for people under Obamacare has fueled Donald Trump's case in several key swing states, as the residents of these states will face rises higher than the national average. In Arizona, some residents will face a 116% raise, 40% in North Carolina, and 53% in Pennsylvania.
So we had the football game last night, and even though that we couldn't win, the season has been pretty well. We went 5-5, and maybe next year will be
Showed a lot of improvement, a lot of potential in the coming years. So hopefully within the next couple they'll make a run in the playoffs.
And I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your need to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
Still to come on THS TV. If you're wondering where the Goblin Bash is, I've got you covered in today's entertainment.
If you're looking for a spooky place to go on Halloween, I've got you covered in today's Spooky Spotlight.
The Warriors football season has come to a close, and reporter Sam Callahan has got the rundown on this year's football season.
The Thompson Warriors. They came into the season with high hopes and started off that way. They went on to face Godby High School for their season opener and came away with a victory, 24-14. The offense showed that they were going to be able to put up points this season, scoring 24, and the defense showed their prowess, only allowing 14 points. Game 2 for the Warriors. First one is region play. As they face off against Tuscaloosa County, they came away with a victory of 10-3, showing their power on offense of the running game and their defensive prowess, only allowing 97 yards. This would make them 1-0 in region play. This is where the Warriors would hit a rough patch, losing to Oak Mountain and Mountain Brook in some heartbreakers. They would throw 3 interceptions against Mountain Brook, losing 20-17. Next, they would face Oak Mountain for their homecoming game and lose 30-28 on a Hail Mary. Looking to bounce back from that heartbreaking loss, they traveled to Pelham, their crosstown rival, and came away with a resounding victory of 34-14. Coming off the momentum from defeating Pelham, the Warriors hosted Vestavia Hills. Needing a region win badly, they defeated the Vestavia Hill Rebels 17-10 behind 3 interceptions from their defense. The Warriors would then host the Spain Park Jaguars, needing another victory in region play. They were looking to get into the playoffs, and this win could have done them that, but they could not succeed. They came away with a 17-14 loss off of a late pick 6. They then would travel to Huffman, needing a win to stay in contention for the playoffs, and that they would. They would go to overtime and come out with a victory of 13-7. The Warriors were down to one more game, and it was their toughest yet. They were going to play the Hoover Bucks and needed to come out with a victory to make the playoffs. The Warriors couldn't do so and lost 20-0. It was a defensive performance most of the game, but a late pick 6 made the score worse than it was. The Warriors lost 20-0. It was an up-and-down season for the Warriors. They had some big wins and some heartbreaking losses, ones that kept them out of the playoffs. But Their players are looking forward to next year.
Well, as we reflect on it, it was pretty disappointing because we came into the season thinking we were going to make playoffs and thinking that we had a shot to do a lot of big things. So that's definitely something we can carry into next year and use that as our fuel to our fire.
The Warriors are closing down their second season with Mark Freeman and are looking to go 6-4 or 5-5. There's a steady improvement from this team, and they're going to look to do even better next year. For THS TV, I'm Sam Callahan.
To close out the season last night, the football team faced off against the Hillcrest Patriots, hoping to take down the top opponent as Hillcrest is number 1 in 6A. It was a battle as both teams traded scores throughout the game, but turnovers down the stretch gave Hillcrest scoring opportunities that pushed the score to 34-23, putting the game out of reach and resulting in a loss for the Warriors. Thompson finishes its season at 5-5. It's the final week of the regular season in high school football. Other teams in our area are looking to improve their records as they wrap up their year or head into postseason play. Tonight, Huffman plays Bessemer City and Vestavia faces off against Shade Valley, both playing their final game tonight for the 4 teams going to the playoffs. Spain Park plays Minor, Hoover plays Grayson, Mountain Brook faces off against Ramsey, and Oak Mountain plays Hazel Green. Tune in on Monday for a recap of tonight's scores and preview of the playoffs. As week 9 of the college season begins, the Heisman update once again holds Lamar Jackson at first. Jackson has over 2,000 yards passing and over 900 rushing yards on the season, paired with 34 touchdowns. Following him is Deshaun Watson with one of the first place votes, and J.T. Barrett is in third in voting, and in fourth is the Washington quarterback Jake Browning. And the final member of the top 5 is the only non-quarterback linebacker Jabril Peppers of Michigan. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines. Buffalo Bills defensive tackle Marcel Darius says he will take his 2016 debut against the New England Patriots. Darius has yet to play this season because of a 4-game suspension and a hamstring injury that has kept him out for the past 3 games. He practiced Wednesday for the first time since injuring the hamstring. A 76ers fan wearing an Allen Iverson jersey was escorted out of Wells Fargo Center midway through the first quarter after flashing double middle fingers at a Thunderstar Russell Westbrook, following an and one during Wednesday's season opener for both teams. Anthony Griezmann is emerging as a serious target for the Paris Saint-Germain, with reporting that they will plan to make the France international their next superstar signing after missing out on Neymar last summer. The Atletico Madrid striker recently penned a new deal which includes a $100 million coin release clause to commit his future to Diego Simeone's club. That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Monday for a recap of this weekend's college football matchups. Now back to Constance with more news.
Happy pre-AP chemistry classes. Yesterday, pre-AP chemistry classes gathered around the lab to see the teachers demonstrate science tricks for their students' enjoyment. Mr. Long, Mr. Hodgson, and Mrs. Holbrooks plan to carry down the tradition of all chemistry teachers of Thompson.
For the next couple days, we are doing Halloween demos. We're going to do it today and on Monday. It's a long-standing Thompson tradition that was started by Miss Reinhardt and Miss Holbrooks. So when we became chemistry teachers, we kind of took the reins, and we like to continue the tradition. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of demos that might be a little bit more dangerous for the students to do themselves. So we get to throw out some candy and show them some really cool experiments. So.
Demonstrated projects like Dracula's toothpaste, Witch's Whoosh, and more. Did you watch the Halloween demo? Tweet us your pictures and videos from yesterday, and you can be featured on a show.
This week is Alabama College Application Week. During the week, schools across the state are encouraging members of the class of 2017 to apply to at least one college. This applies to all seniors, even those who have already applied and been accepted.
College Application Week is a statewide initiative that the Alabama Department of Education has initiated this year, and cooperating schools participate in it and allow seniors to apply to college at no charge. So they don't charge an application fee at all. I think this is a great opportunity for a senior who has already decided where they're going to go. It's another backup opportunity. And for that student who is still trying to decide on a college, it is a free, no-risk opportunity to be able to see if they can be accepted. Yes, you can apply to any of the colleges that are listed. I believe there are 14 in total. You can apply to all 14 if you would like at no charge. And we will cover the cost of the transcript fee as well, so you don't even have to pay that.
Certain Alabama colleges are prepared to cancel their application fee during college application week. THS will also handle the cost of sending student transcripts to each student's college of choice. Some of the Alabama colleges involved in this event include Alabama A&M University, Alabama State University, University of South Alabama, Jacksonville State University, and many more. A variety of community colleges are also available. All seniors are encouraged to participate in Alabama College Application Week. For a full list of participating colleges and more information on College Application Week, visit Pam Vickers in the main office.
I'm sure you all have heard about the...
Isn't it like a party or type
Yeah,
thing?
it's similar. The money goes to a good cause, so I think overall it'll be fun and it's good.
Okay.
But I've got more in today's entertainment.
But first, Gracie has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV. In sports, we've got you covered in the Heisman Update.
Halloween, I've got you covered in today's Spooky Spotlight.
Good morning, I'm Gracie Coker here to bring you your Warrior weather. Today will be sunny and clear skies with a low of 57 degrees and a high of 87 degrees. Looking for further into the week, Saturday is looking the same with sunny and clear skies and a low of 57 and a high of 87. Today will be also sunny with a 10% chance of rain. Monday the low will be 58 degrees and the high will be 89 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. Next Tuesday, we'll have a high of 88 and a low of 59. This has been your Warrior weather, and stay tuned for Friday Night Light forecast.
Looking into not only having the pageant for Thompson High School, but also having one big pageant with separate categories for elementary, intermediate, middle school, and high school.
I think having all the pageants in one day is going to be a lot of fun. I have little sisters who do pageants too, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to just incorporate them all into one day.
I think it's a super cute idea so that all the little girls can look up to the big girls and see where it'll go, and you can encourage each other in the little girls.
Mark your calendars for February 25th when the pageant will take place. A clinic will be held for contestants during the week before, February 20th through the 24th. Contestants will learn an opening number, complete mock interviews, and get training in pageant walk and on-stage question. The cost to enter is $40, and you can start registering November 14th. Glitz & Gowns is also having a discount with $50 off the cost of a dress rental for all participants. For more information, see Ms. Dennis in room 315. Thompson's parent-teacher organization is hosting another zombie run and goblin bash for this Halloween season. The goblin bash is a fun place for witches and warlocks to hang around their families during the race. Activities will include inflatables, carnival games, and activities put on by the PTO and other student organizations. A costume contest will also be incorporated into the fun for goblins 12 years or younger. The cost to enter is $1. Tickets to play and get involved in the Goblin Bash are $1 at the entrance, and all proceeds from this event go to support the Thompson PTO and involve student organizations and clubs.
Goblin Bash is like just an event for all kids to come together, or just play games and get candy just to have fun for Halloween. See it not as a scary holiday, but just a fun holiday. Because it gets the community involved and stuff done at the stadium with the school helping and everything. It's just a good opportunity for the community to get involved.
This event, along with the Zombie Run, will take place tonight from 6 to 9 at Larry Simmons Stadium off of Thompson Road in Alabaster. For more information, you can contact Miss Sybil Owens at sybilo@mindspring.com. For more updates on what's happening around Alabaster, keep tuning in to THS TV. Still don't have your costume for Monday night? Reporter Nick Adams has you ready to take on Halloween with some last-minute dress-up ideas.
With Halloween being just 3 days away, students at THS are excited.
I am. Halloween is my favorite season, so I'm pumped.
It's my favorite holiday. I like the candy, and I like to dress up and walk around my neighborhood and just have fun.
If you haven't thought of a costume idea yet, there's no need to panic because last-minute costumes are easy. Some easy make-it-yourself costumes include Despicable Me Minion, a Bumblebee, Wilma and Fred from the Flintstones, or just a classic mummy wrapped in toilet paper. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Nick Adams.
Tune in on Monday for some tips on how to stay safe on Halloween. Music, movies, and more. We've got the latest gossip and celebrity news in today's Hollywood headlines. Gilmore Girls has been a popular show for a long time now, but it ended in 2007, which was disappointing to many. But it is now coming back on Netflix with a new season. The trailer came out for the new show, A Year in the Life, and has many fans excited. Earlier this week, Taylor Swift posted a sweet throwback photo that had a lot of meaning behind it. She was celebrating her 10-year anniversary of making music. Her first album was released a decade ago, and she is very grateful for her experience. The American Music Awards are coming soon on November 30th, and the singers for the show are beginning to be released. Lady Gaga is set to perform at this award show, and she has a ton of experience with the show itself. She's been nominated for the AMAs 9 times in the past. Tune in on Monday for information on Thespians taking on Birmingham. Now let's toss it to Sammy with a spooky spotlight on an event happening right here in Alabaster.
It's time to put those running skills to use. Thompson's PTO is holding a zombie run tonight where you have a real reason to be running because you're being chased. Check-in is at 6 p.m. at Larry Simmons Stadium and will begin at 6:30 p.m. If you want to join the run, late registration is available for all runners 6 and older. The 5K run is $30 and the 10K run is $45. Kids 5 and under are free. You can go to www.active.com, and for more information, you can visit Jemiah_W@yahoo.com. That's all for today's Spooky Spotlight. Tune in Monday for healthy Halloween treats. Now back to Noah with more news.
Fire truck. Thompson 6th grade center students Alexandria Darians, Nathan Griddle, and Jonathan Say entered a contest in which they had to test their home fire alarms and create a home fire escape plan. When they returned to the school after the ride on the fire truck, the students received a hero's welcome. I think it's really cool that they got the opportunity to do that and kind of bring awareness to them about like fire safety and being prepared.
Definitely, in case there's a fire in their house, they know exactly where to go and how to get out. That's pretty great to know that and to be able to be rewarded for it.
And they got a pretty good reward for being part of that too.
Right.
We've got you covered. We've got you ready to get in the Halloween spirit.
Now, Gracie will make sure you're prepared as you cheer on your favorite teams. Gracie?
For football games around the area, there will be a high of 79 degrees, and it will slowly drop from there to a low of 68. So you might want to bring a jacket, but not an umbrella because there is a 0% chance of rain tonight. That's all for your Friday Night Lights forecast. Keep tuning in to THS TV for more weather updates. Have a great day.
It's like more money to get more equipment for the sports in there and be able to pay the coaches more.
I think it's really cool because it's always good to like improve our athletic programs, and I think it's a good opportunity. So hopefully we'll use it.
Yeah, you know, more equipment, better equipment to help improve the maybe athletic ability of the players too.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Monday to find out who won the banner contest.
And follow us on Twitter for updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.